किस्मत जैसे या प्लेसमेंट अरे कि जिन्होंने इससे चेस किया है सपने के पीछे रेस किया इन गलियों से वन खेड़ तक स्कूल ट्रॉफी से IPL तक पर वो सब पे भारी तू कर तैयारी समझ लगाए
मुंबई इंडियंस
दम लगाएंगे
मुंबई इंडियंस
जान लगाएंगे
मुंबई इंडियंस जलवा दिखा देंगे हम मुंबई इंडियंस
लोहा जला देंगे पानी जला देंगे
दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला देंगे मुंबई इंडियंस दुनिया हिला देंगे हम अब दुनिया हिला दे हम दुनिया हिला देंगे हम दुनिया हिला देंगे मुंबई इंडियंस
Welcome back to MR Live. Welcome back to the home of good vibes only. We've reached that stage of the auctions where names are being thrown in, monies are being counted instantly. Guys, how excited are we? It's probably the last, not too long for the auctions to get done, which means teams are quickly
Final
going to
chapter.
check their lists, their wallets.
जो अब तक
and
नाम
their
नहीं
tag.
आए and let's go for those players वैसे रहेगा. So एक चीज अगर since Rupa चले start off with you, MI fan of course. एक player अगर लेना है, एक player नहीं एक रोल फिट करना है तो कौन सा रोल फिट करोगे?
Still, I am in search of a spinner.
Agreed.
Because I think when we started the auction, हम लोग बोल रहे थे कि we need a one overseas fast bowler. We got two. We got Madhushanka and Kodzi. But I think we still need a spinner. As I mentioned, we want a backup for Piyush Chawla or maybe a support for Piyush Chawla in that case.
सिर्फ स्पिनर लोगे
And we got Shreyas Gopal for that matter. But again, I still need a big name for that.
I agree. Shreyas Gopal is good पर जिस स्टैचर का प्लेयर चाहिए we need
Exactly my point,
impact नाम से impact होना
Exactly,
चाहिए वैसे
yes.
पे बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
Yeah, let's have a look at the purse and how much money is left with all of the franchises based on which they can attack the last stage of the auctions and get the players they need. I think MI pretty much done. I completely agree with Drupa that I think a good spinner. We do have some again almost 8 crores left, which means I think one good spinner. Ideally,
Who can bat please?
Yeah.
And that's a must.
That's
वो एक
true.
चीज चाहिए.
20 players are done for MI. You look at the other teams. I don't know.
More or less हो गया है. Actually there's a comment यहाँ पर XYZ on YouTube बता रहा है कि by Mitchell, Bracewell और Mujib.
Mujib is someone I would love to
Mujib,
have
yeah.
as well.
Could solve a lot of
I was surprised when we didn't go for Walinda Hasaranga as well. Because he was a steal deal for I don't remember which team did he
उस पे ना बात हुई थी actually and RCB fan है था अंकित यहीं पर. So what he said is कि agreed उसका काफी talent है उसने wickets लिए थे but last season उतना utilize नहीं हुआ था वो. Like he didn't deliver उतना.
Yeah, look. Also, I think if a team is letting someone go, you have to always see how important was he. Sometimes it happens that your trash is my gold. Which I think MI utilizes very well when they see that okay, you might not have worked for that team, but we've got a think tank and a team that can sort you out.
Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah.
KKR, thank you. I must say KKR, thank you so much. And at a slightly later age compared to, you start seeing players blossoming at 16, 17, 18.
Yes.
Sky got his India cap much later.
Around
at 30. Yeah.
30.
Not turning back.
Yeah.
And let's have a look at just man. It's a very sweet post that was put up about how fans should react and basic courtesy and decency that you should
Lovely
maintain. Someone who doesn't have an I number like I do, please go ahead and read it.
In challenging times like these, it's essential to remind fellow fans that supporting the team is what matters most. Emphasize the spirit of sportsmanship, respect for decisions made by the management, and encourage unity among MI fans. Highlight the positive aspects both Hardik Pandya and Rohit Sharma bring to the team, fostering an atmosphere of understanding and camaraderie. One family.
As you said that Bracewell went unsold, so unfortunately the comment you made. No, but let's stick with this for a second. I think it's quite an interesting
Shout out
point.
to Chirag and Riddhi because
Yes.
these are the admins of this page and उन दोनों ने काफी मेहनत किया to keep the fans together पिछले 4-5 दिनों में. And
It's
ऐसे
a tough
बहुत
time,
सारे
bro. I'm
MI
not
के
gonna lie.
fan pages हैं जिन्होंने काफी efforts डाले हैं to make people realize कि end of the day it's about the franchise. And ध्रुपद मुझे आपका भी post याद है where you were openly calling out कि ये गलत हो रहा है और ये ऐसे approach करो. So good part on you as well.
Guys, I want to say something that it takes a lot of fearlessness. Coming back to Drupad's point, buddy, big ups to you because unfortunately, things are in such a way that even if you think you are right and you voice your opinion, you're scared to voice it because 10 trolls are going to come and attack you. Which is why I think someone needs to be fearless and speak the truth. And the truth is there is no place for disgusting language. There's no place for attacking people's friends, families. In the last few hours, our personal pages have been randomly attacked. Like we have made captaincy. But look, I genuinely want to say to all the fans who actually care about Mumbai Indians, who actually care about Rohit Sharma, who genuinely actually care about Rohit Sharma and Hardik Pandya, or either of them, don't have to hate on the other camp. At the end of the day, we call the MI family. Whatever you might say.
End of the day,
Before that, Brevis just commented on MI Live. How sweet is that?
Wow. Dewald!
Baby
Yes.
Baby faces.
We had a chat with him way back when Brevis was just picked up by Mumbai Indians, and that's when he had showed his collection. He's got pictures of Virat Kohli's pictures of Indian cricketers. Uski room mein.
That's the only time I've actually been jealous of Kunal because I was traveling and I couldn't do the chat. We did most of our chats as co-chats. Dewald, if you're watching, you owe me an interview, big man. I mean, big in stature, big in power, but he can't wait to see you. I'm not going to lie. He is, Kunal right here, is dying for you to get some first team action.
Yes.
But now back to the important point about what's happening. And people like Drupad, people who show their faces, show their usernames and have the guts to stand for what's right, I think I definitely respect that. I think that is what a community is supposed to be like. And unfortunately, the community is only as good as its lowest. And unfortunately, right now the lowest is quite jittered with hate. But look, I think as a family we'll go past it. I think a few bad apples are not going to ruin the entire
basket full of beautiful ones.
I think I would just like to add one point here. I'm not from the MI community, but there's a big part of Indian in Mumbai Indians, and the people that we are talking about here, Rohit Sharma or Hardik Pandya, they are an integral part of the Indian dressing room. So let us all be reminded about the fact that finally it's the India team camaraderie that's on the table. So let's keep up to the spirit of that.
Which we just saw a month ago, right? In the World Cup.
क्योंकि जब at the end of the day जब सब टीम्स आके बीच में आपका मुकाबला जो होता है, they still play as one unit, as one family, and keeping that as a motive, as an idea, as a goal, we remain one family till the very, very, very end.
And that being said, we all are big fans of Rohit Sharma. We all are fans of Hardik. End of the day, हम लोग fans हैं Mumbai Indians के. And आप लोग को अगर लग रहा है कि रोहित की वजह से I won't support a certain team, रोहित शर्मा को कैसे लगेगा? जिस टीम को रोहित ने इतने सालों से बिल्ड किया, इतने महीने भी नहीं, इतने साल, almost a decade. It's insane, dude.
Not too long ago, Ambati Rayudu, our ex-MI player, he made a statement in some interview that there's a difference between MI and other franchises. That MI has fans who support MI because of MI and not for any XYZ player. And I think this is a time when we have to prove Mr. Mumbai Indians, I call him Mr. Mumbai Indians, Ambati Rayudu, to prove him right that this is exactly, we do not need that hatred here. We support MI because we love MI, we stand by one family, and whatever is being going through, it's time to prove that right now. And I think
and finally, as Ravi Shastri would say, cricket is the winner.
Absolutely.
So,
and Mumbai Indians, always. Mumbai Indians and cricket, let them be the winners. But there's a lovely video that we have for you guys. A message from a coach extraordinaire, Mahila Javardhane, giving his thoughts and just a lot of love. This is the first time I'm also seeing it, so let's have a look.
Yeah, I think we were hoping that we would get these two. These were two of our targets. Obviously surprised at the price that they went, but both these players were highly skillful players. Both had a really good experience during the World Cup in Indian conditions. So we thought, it's a skill set that we were looking for. One left-arm fast bowler, plus a really good, talented South African fast bowler. So very, very happy with that. Yeah, absolutely. I think they both will complement Bumrah really well, which we can utilize. Jasprit in different scenarios, different situations, and make the best out of him. Plus, Jason is a very experienced left armer who's very, very consistent. So we're adding a couple of young guys into a very experienced bowling unit. Obviously, not to forget Madbal as well, who's come really well for us last season, and for him to continue as well. I think Lassit will definitely enjoy working with Dilshan. He's a big fan of Dilshan, and so is Kutsi as well. I think always when you have this exciting young talent, when you fit them with guys like Jasprit and Lasith, who understands how they need to go about playing IPL cricket, I'm sure it will be a great benefactor for those two young bowlers.
When searching for one good fast bowler, we ended up getting two. I mean, two is always good, right? Christmas
Always
around the corner. Santa's coming with gifts. Speaking of Santa, let's come to the girl dressed in red. You think one fast bowler too many for MI, or there's no such thing?
I think bowlers win you tournaments, so definitely there's no such thing as too many fast bowlers. And you know, anyway, fast bowlers always they hunt in pairs, so it's always better to have two rather than one. And I think the guys that you guys have got, especially Quincy, I think that's a steal deal. So yeah,
especially at the price.
Yeah,
like
that's a steal deal. Yeah.
steal deal.
So
And I think it's going to be deadly to watch Bumrah, and this could be somewhat manifest जो हम लोग कर रहे थे, Bumrah और जोफ्रा को देखना चाहते थे, जो नहीं हुआ. But maybe this is how it
You
is
never know,
manifested,
man.
और अभी हमें ये देखने मिल रहा है.
Something better was right around the corner.
Yeah.
And look, speaking of fast bowlers, we've got Matt Henry up for. Oh, there we go. Just to take his name.
Oh my God.
Unsold. Right. So, guys, we'll probably bring up the bids once they go over a certain price, so that we don't keep disturbing from the conversation we're having. But look, again, big name, unsold, unlikely. Now the big man Kyle Jamieson. Again, 1 crore base price.
वापस लोगे?
I think, yeah. Do you think?
that was a World Test Championship का scam.
हाँ, उसके लिए try कर रहा था Kohli. That was a smart move by Kohli over there.
Yeah, but what if that happens with some of the World Cup heroes from? What if Travis Head just flops this IPL?
He's not in our team. I'm fine with
That's
that.
I'm
चल जाएगा
thinking of the
वो.
vibes right now. Manifestation, buddy. Just send it out there. All you World Cup heroes, all the 24, 25 crore people, players. Just
But
World
imagine if he plays the kind of fireworks you see. I mean, it should be
I
amazing
mean,
as a
but
cricket fan to watch
you
that.
got Cameron Green from us, so
Yeah, make use of him.
Yeah,
He's scammed,
yeah.
but
Just
yeah.
take care of him.
Come
man.
on.
Take care.
He's a
Feed the
bright
big guy.
talent. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely someone that you guys have looked upon as a long-term investment, and I hope RCB makes good use of that. So yeah.
And you guys could make good use of an all-rounder. I
Yes,
think
the
वो
number
थोड़ा
three
सा
position.
missing था आपकी टीम में because
And a
5-6
young all-rounder, man.
yeah 5-6 wickets के बाद क्या होता था कि suddenly there was Chahal, there was the likes of proper bowlers.
Yeah, yeah.
तो वो भले ही ABD कोहली और उन्होंने काम कर दिया है, but फिर भी वो 40 बॉल में 50 में मुश्किल पड़ता था क्योंकि फुल टाइम प्रॉपर बॉलर्स थे तभी.
Correct.
वो अभी सॉल्व हो जाएगा विद ग्रीन और ऐसे जो ऑलराउंडर्स हैं
Or
आपके पास.
right now he's a batting all-rounder who can bowl. But I think over the period of time he's a talent who will be
Right.
groomed up to that.
Again, it's that time of the day again, guys, where we bring on the fans in DHL Paltan's voice. And Kunal, there's someone special here for you and Binaisha,
Really?
who's going to join in very soon. In fact, we were just talking to that person. I want to give the gender away a few minutes ago. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking
yes.
about.
Yes.
Might sense a little Australian accent in the voice. Who knows? But look, again, coming back to Cam Green, it was really heartwarming to see. Hey,
Hello, Ankita. What's up?
What's up, guys? Smiles all around. Ankita's got her biceps flexing. Welcome to the show, guys. That's what's up. The energy's already gone up. Sarthak, I'm telling you right now, I hope your mic is on, bro. Just check it right now before we start, because if I hear you banter,
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
That's my man. Right, Ankita, hi, buddy. Good to see you.
G'day, mates. How's it going?
Oh, the accent is on.
That's the
मला
perfect
फक्त मराठी कळतं इकडे. So please help me with that.
हिंदी भी चलेगा.
मराठी बोलू की ऑस्ट्रेलियन accent मध्ये बोलू हे पहिलं सांगा मला.
मराठी ऑस्ट्रेलियन accent मध्ये बोल. I think that will go viral.
करताय तुम्ही सगळे?
Ankita, you just told us that you've come from, you were watching the Big Bash, I believe, catching up with some games. What's your take on our IPL auctions? Yeah, what's up with Mumbai Indians? Do you think we've done a great job or beyond that?
Look, to start with, as a fan, I was very scared to watch the auctions because the decisions that have come up in the recent days definitely been like a little shaking. But obviously, Mumbai Indians has always had that confidence of bringing new players and new talent in the team, and I don't think that they've ever disappointed us. I don't think that personally. So I feel like I'm definitely looking forward. Gerald is one of the people that I've looked forward to come in the team. He's played test matches before, ODIs, he's quite experienced, and a talent like that coming in Mumbai Indians is definitely a good buy in my eyes.
Right.
Ankita, we've known your liking for Ishan Kishan, but what I'm going to throw at you now is totally another
Look at that
googly.
crushing dude.
is now total by the googly in the form of how happy are you to witness, to accept Shreyas Gopal back into the Mumbai Indians side as a Mumbai Indians fan?
I think, like, to start with Ishan Kishan, like, I've never stopped rooting for him. I think he's a great talent that Mumbai Indians got in, like, long term, and he's still with us. And then obviously having a new player coming in as well. I think it is just as a personal perception. I feel like I've always been on the side of Mumbai Indians team first. I'm a team person before any player person, and that is something that I look forward to as well. And Ishan Kishan, I mean, oh my God, my Uthana for Ishan Kishan was everything for me in the last season. So I'm definitely, like, so happy to have him.
Levitating my take. I almost have body rising. Say, oh, Ishan Kishan, we got. Rama, who does that for you from your team? Yeah, because you've seen the excitement in Ankita's eyes and just her general her demeanor as you take Ishan. Do you have an Ishan Kishan from the CSK squad?
Yeah, I definitely feel it's Ruturaj across the CSK fans from 2018 itself, I guess.
We had someone not too long ago who said they would have probably, another CSK fan who said they would have probably seen Ruturaj captaining CSK maybe a season or two ago. Do you reckon he is captain material?
Yes, definitely. He will be the next captain for CSK, I think, once Dhoni retires. So, yeah.
वैशाली फिलहाल जो जीटी के लिए बिड जा रही है वो है स्पेंसर जॉनसन के लिए 9.6 करोड़. Do you think a player like Spencer Johnson, high mighty, fits into the GT scheme of things?
I feel GT just has too much of purse left and they want to spend somewhere because we have seen them going for bids. We have seen them going for bids so high, but they have not gained the players that they wanted to. Like I was literally thinking what they were doing, they could have got for Sameer Rizvi and all of it. So I'm really not sure the GT strategy, what they have been so far. But they are the team with the most number of players to be filled and the cap that the purse that they have with them. So I'm not sure the strategy that they have. But one thing is for sure that there will be a Nehra fast bowler academy in GT definitely with the players that they bought so far.
Vaishali, you know why I love your vibe is you took a second to pause and laugh at your own joke while talking to us. That's what we want on this show. We ain't no televised hello and welcome. You literally took a second, stop, and then you came back to your own joke. I love it. Sarthak, now since your mic is on, big man, tell us, we still have little south of 8 crores. Big money, we've got 20 players locked down. Is there anybody from the current crop of players who are being thrown back up? I think here in the studio, I think Mujib is someone that we are looking at, a good proper spinner. Sarthak, do you reckon a spinner or do you have other ideas?
I guess we should focus on fast bowler. Spinner, actually Mumbai की pitch है. Spinners को ज़्यादा मदद नहीं रहेगी. 4 fast bowlers, 1 spinner might be a good combination. But yeah, Indian spinner plus overseas fast bowler might be a good option for us.
But already bought
in the auction, in forthcoming auction.
Sarthak, how many more, brother? We already have Akash Madhwal. We've got Kotse. We've got the Sri Lankan quick in Madhusanka. Who else? Exactly. Jasprit Bumrah and Berendorf.
Yeah.
एक स्पिनर तो ले ले नहीं छोड़ो यार नहीं लेते हैं.
I think he's just happy कि पीयूष है.
Oh, but I love his vibe. He said नहीं 4 fast bowlers and 1 Rohit Sharma and Hardik Pandya and Tilak Verma and Surya Kumar Yadav संभालेंगे टीम.
और टिम डेविड भी.
Tim David.
Actually,
है ना स्पिनर अपना.
I was
By the way, Timar Mills has been sold right now. Surprised because a part of Mumbai Indians before.
I'm surprised.
Fair, but okay.
But I would like to make a point where Mumbai did
I think
well.
the price was a problem, the base price that he had
I
kept.
think his performance has been a problem.
Yeah.
There's not one performance I can remember of his that was wow. Timar Mills came to the party.
Fair. And you were saying something? Sorry.
Yeah, so in 2022 we had Timal Mills, I guess we had Chris Jordan, and I guess one more bowler, Daniel Sams. Correct.
Yeah.
So
Who she just saw today, Ankita just Daniel Sams has been killing it in the big bash.
But that doesn't happen in the IPL.
Right,
and that year also we needed someone to partner with Jasprit Bumrah. We did not have, and we ended up getting these players. And this year, it's the same story.
We had this chat on the show when you had
A
joined us.
couple of-
saying
yeah.
how fast was hunting packs.
Correctly.
That didn't
and
happen.
now we needed
By
the
the
same
way,
thing. Bumrah was there. We needed a partner for Bumrah. And now we
और
have...
एक नहीं दो मिल गए हमें.
Correct. So,
By the way, Ankita, what time is it over there? किती वाजलेत?
रात्रीचे
Since the journey from
12:30
Australia.
वाजले. And obviously, me actually BBL I was watching the stadium,
हाँ.
and while I'm watching BBL, Mumbai Indians auctions बघत होती आणि माझ्या मागे
हाँ.
बसलेले Aussies, they were saying these things की आता Australia, Australia has played so much now. Like we saw the Travis Head going to SRH, we saw Pat Cummins going to HRS. But they were just talking about that they're going to be so tired after this entire tournament that they have that they're not going to play well. And I was so happy in my mind कि हाँ यार मत खेलो.
आपल्याकडे पण उद्या लवकर उठायचंय का सकाळी?
The 5 a.m. Are you still going to wake up tomorrow at 5 a.m.?
If you remember
Well,
all those interviews.
certainly not from Tejas, our producer, in my earpiece. So I'm very glad.
Yeah, we do. You can definitely pass on. He's watching. If you want to say hi to him as well, you can pass on the message. I'm sure he's watching with his eyes. Oh, that's it. It's just.
I'm sure he's gonna be like, Ankita, need bus. Ankita, sir, bol Kunal, don't blush.
Dude, don't blush is it's still happening, dude.
Oh, we just
It is still
gave
happening.
him a little warning.
Yeah.
Several.
Oh my
Several
god.
warnings. फिर भी blush नहीं
And
उठेगा
he's
मेरा.
away from the Mumbai Indians team. I think one thing that I miss the most being in Australia is that, like, just the earpiece voice saying that, Ankita, come on, Kunal, come on. It's just, I'm missing that so much. I'm wearing Adelaide jersey, but dil se to main MI hu yaar. Like,
All
Mumbai Indians
praise.
deserve.
Amazing. We got a couple of names that are being thrown up, guys. Mustafizur Rahman
CSK just purchased.
goes
Yeah.
to CSK. Look, they're sneakily buying some important names.
Yeah.
And if
RCB has joined in the bid.
For Jai
What's your reaction? So,
Yeah. For whom?
For
Jai.
for Jai.
For Jai.
Good old Jai
Richardson.
Richardson. I know the multiple
Yeah.
screens is a bit
Yeah.
confusing. This one's going to give you the live update.
Okay,
But look,
yeah.
again, Jai Richardson, correct me if I'm wrong, someone who performed really well. I remember I was a huge fan of him, Dwashis, 3 or 4
Riley
seasons
Murdoch.
back, and Riley in the BBL.
Because they aced that season,
Yeah,
but then
again,
IPL
Pacific
made
pitches, conducive to fast bowling. You can
Bouncers,
extract a lot of bounce
yeah.
and pace.
Yeah. So I think, yes, definitely. I don't know how much RCB will be able to make use of another overseas bowler. But at the same time, of course, we will definitely want to have a lot of backups. But also, something which is very interesting at this moment.
1 second, sorry.
Just
Guys,
before that,
one of you guys watching the live telecast of the auctions, we're getting a lot of audio disturbance. Would request you,
shut it
whoever
down
the
for a while.
sneaky one is, who's
क्योंकि
not
आप-
enjoying being on MI Live alone.
क्योंकि आपको लाइव यहाँ पर मिल जाएगा यार. That was सार्थक जिसने sneakily off
Also, everyone has a poker face right now, so I don't know who
तो सार्थक क्योंकि reflection दिख रहा था.
Sarthak, are
Nee.
you watching?
Vaishali,
no.
was it you?
No,
no.
Vaishali, was it you?
No, it's okay. यार ऐसे स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल की तरह मत करो अभी. Show me you go on, sorry. You're
Yeah,
saying
what I was
No,
saying
it's
is
not me.
Yeah. Yeah, show me.
Yeah. So it's very interesting at this moment of the auction, जहाँ पे we are still seeing a lot of money coming in, and they're actually trying to bolster out the entire squad,
Yeah.
which is probably a reflection of the fact that we still don't know what's going to happen next year. That's why teams are really trying to build up the squad, thinking कि पता नहीं next year क्या आने वाला है.
Right.
So I think that's what is
5
getting
crore,
reflected.
5 crores के लिए अभी Jai Richardson थोड़ा ज़्यादा नहीं हो रहा है
बहुत
price?
ज़्यादा.
If RCB is bidding for it right
Yeah.
I think it's one of
looks
those
like, but yeah.
auctions where people have stocked up on the money.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they're not going to mindless spending, because this can't be. I mean, again, as fans, we generally don't care about the money they come for.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is when such a big price tag is attached to a player,
Pressure.
वो pressure बहुत हो जाता है.
बहुत,
यार.
बहुत.
और especially on the younger
And
players.
फिर ना वैल्यू भी कम हो जाती है कि 2 विकेट लिए अरे पर ये प्राइस पे लिया था
5
3 तो लेने
instead of
चाहिए थे.
calculating per wicket उसका इतना price था, which is not
Which is
worth
very
it.
wrong as well. कि we मतलब प्राइस होना उस प्राइस पे जाना. Jofra had nicely schooled us
Yeah.
on the interview
Yeah.
कि प्राइस जाना is what the teams are giving because of the value that he holds.
Correct.
उसको you can't compare directly इतने प्राइस पे और इतना ही performance दिया. That's
Yeah.
that's
I think-
But let's-
Look at
let's
what
get Ankita
the
in here.
price tag
Yeah.
does to a Sam Curran. Like, it's a
Ankita, last year, you clearly remember last season we were vying for the J factor, Jofra Archer, Jai Richardson. Now, of course, he is looking at a new team. What is your impact on that?
I feel like when Kunal talked about the pressure, like you guys are talking about the pressure and the economy, I want to clear one thing. I think the new players, the youngsters, they don't take such pressure, and that's the beauty of these new upcoming players. And I think Jota Archer, yes, he's been in the best form before, but not the last season. And we saw that. Obviously, we were going through it, all the matches together. But I think at the end of the day, it's about the game. It's about sometimes luck charm as well. And like it just never fades away. But at the same time, I feel like with young players, I'm really confident with every player that is coming in every team, in every team's aspect. Especially Mumbai Indians, they give such a confidence to the team players that there is no such pressure of an economy to start with Mumbai Indians, which is what I have seen in the last couple of years. So definitely, like one thing, economy, ये सब थोड़ा side पे रख के, if we think of an emotions of the game, because we are Indians, we take this game emotionally. Let's be honest about this. So I think that emotion factor of the game is definitely the one factor that we have fed on. That's what I
By
think.
the way, RCB धड़ bid करते जा रहे हैं. MI has joined in the bid for Nuwan Dusara, 1.2 crores.
देर आए दुरुस्त है, and we've come in hard. MI joins 1.4 crores,
1.5 by RCB.
That's again a fast bowler.
1.6,
But if you look at his stats, he has a great economy.
Yeah.
A great strike rate as well. So
5 for 30.
5 for 30.
But just
7 wickets.
But just looking at the strategy, this is again a fast bowler. I'm a little surprised with KKR bidding in. I mean,
Mumbai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
We
Mumbai,
bought our. I think Sarthak, it's coming true, buddy. Your 4-5.
Look at that smile, dude.
Bro, that smile is bigger than Mahila Jayawardene if we land the player. Love the vibe. I think somehow your voice was heard. I mean, I think what you did forget though is sub matches Wankhede mein akele thodi hota, away bhi khelta hai. But I think what you're saying is right. So on the black Wankhede soil, I've been learning from you, Binaisha. I think slightly more conducive to fast bowlers. I'm excited to see this guy, man.
Well, I think,
Do you think,
I genuinely think if I can add something to it.
or maybe
Yeah.
Go on.
One, Rupa.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say one thing that came to my mind, because last season we had like a less of a bowlers. We only had Piyush Chawla who was there and who was taking a lead. And this year Mumbai is just going in for all the bowlers. Is that all I can see? Everyone's bidding on more bowlers. I think that's something surprising to see as a fan as well.
Yeah.
Ankita, there's an X factor and there's a blush factor. If you have a blush factor player, of course Ishan is number one. Do you have anyone else in mind for MI?
Can you take the name of Ankita?
Alright, sorry guys, Nuwan Dusara just been sold to the Mumbai Indians for a whopping 4.8 crores. So welcome to Mumbai Indians. Mr. Dusara, can't wait to see what you have to offer on game day as the IPL approaches. Now Ankita, coming back to your blush factor question. Who for you? Did you have hair for us for that lovely question? Go on, tell us.
Well, look, I think if I take everyone's name, then it's just gonna be the blush factor is gonna go away. But to be very fair, I think Arjun Tendulkar is one of the the next stars.
Yeah.
I would like to blush for.
You and Kunal both. Kunal is blushing right now.
I've been fighting for Arjun Tendulkar's spot in the playing ground पिछले पूरे season में, and he eventually got it and he proved it. But yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, you also called him Arjun Kapoor, so yeah, that makes sense.
I called him Arjun Kapoor on the show, dude.
Call him
Arjun
whatever you
Kapoor
want,
को
he's
chance
making
दो.
you blush. That's what happens when you're in love with someone's talent or whatever it is that you guys are in love with. I think you guys are getting redder than her outfit right now. Christmas season is all over everyone. Absolutely love it. Rama, you've been really quiet. Coming to you CSK fan, top of the table, winners. Tell me, what do you think it takes? It's not easy coming back after winning a title, doing it all over again. You guys are bolstering. It's a good positive change, getting the youth involved. What would be, I know what your answer is, I'm going to ask you anyways. What would be a reasonable spot to end up in the coming season?
Definitely first or second for qualify one.
Fair enough.
Because I think just now we got Mustafizur Rahman. So I think that was the only spot we were looking for, that is a overseas bowler, because we released Stokes, which was a huge amount. So an overseas seam bowler is what we were looking for. So I think now we are set, and yeah, we keep it simple. Chennai keep
You
it
think
simple.
the
So, yeah.
Fizz? You think the Fizz will remember what Dhoni had done?
The push.
So when he tried to block him, I think he'll remember now. I think it's the best team to play in because he's playing under the god of your team, of course. Of course, there must be some memory attached to that for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Now it will be a really different Dhoni Mustafiza we'll get to see now in the
Yeah.
practice as well as in the games. Yeah.
Yes, but
Definitely.
coming back to one of the most important new buys in the Mumbai Indians side, Nuwan Thisara, 107 wicket, 79 और T20 मैचेस तो ऑलरेडी उनका जो इकोनॉमी है बहुत ही बढ़िया है बीच में बट अगेन अ 5 for 13 बहुत कम देखने मिलता है T20 क्रिकेट में जाके 5 पर लेकिन वो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर जो है वो एक पेसर है कितना हेल्प कितना बैलेंस फैक्टर वांकड़े के पिच में लाते हैं स्पेशली रेड सॉइल के पिच में लाते हैं विल बी अ वेरी गुड फैक्टर टू सी ऑल्सो समथिंग टू वॉच आउट फॉर विल बी हिज गुड यॉर्कर्स consistent bowling and most importantly his death over bowling is something to watch out for I reckon.
And
I don't see him starting though. I really don't.
I don't see him starting. I think Sarthak wanted an extra bowler, right? आप खिलाओगे playing 11 immediately, along with the likes we already have.
Tough competition. Tough competition.
Wow.
What does the bottom half of the MI
But
team look like for you guys?
Actually, the spinner we bought is the good buy to keep in the playing 11. I still remember it was 2014 something RR versus MI in May, and he took 2 wickets. One was of Stuart Binney, Shreyas Gopal IPL debut.
So you would play Shreyas Gopal at the side?
Yeah.
Sarthak,
Okay.
you're a sneaky guy. You just before we got the fast bowler, you said for sure 4 fast bowlers. जैसे ही 4th fast bowler है like I'll actually play the spinner.
Yeah.
You'd be great at things in life that require diplomacy, buddy. And that smile, you have a sneaky smile, bro. It's a sneaky smile. I'm sure you've taken advantage. मम्मी के साथ भी यही करते हो ना कि मम्मी 10 मिनट और सोने दो ना ये स्माइल के बाद ऑफ कोर्स मामा भी 15 मिनट ले ले यार.
Vaishali, what's your reaction? आपका क्या reaction है on Nuwan Thisara being a part of Mumbai Indians?
To be honest, if it was for fast bowler, I would have preferred an Indian fast bowler because we have Jasprit Bumrah, we have Arjun Tendulkar, we have Akash Madwal, someone whom we could have groomed during this year, a backup to Akash Madwal maybe. So I would have preferred someone like Arshad Khan. We released them last year, but he's like a good prospect. He can hit down the order. Some slogs he can do. So I would have preferred an Indian pacer to be honest in place of an overseas one because anyway we wouldn't be able to play them in the playing 11. We already have 4 pacers. So and I would also go for an Indian, not Indian overseas spinner, someone like maybe Tabriz Shamsi or Mujibur Rahman for that matter. We've got Shreyas Gopal and Sarthak was speaking about the states. I would like to say like he has got hat-trick against RCB where he got AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli in that. So that is one of the good pick, but I would go for someone with an overseas, who has like a stamp to his name in terms of the spin ability.
Okay. आपका ideal bowling attack क्या रहेगा Mumbai Indians का फिलहाल squad देखकर?
So definitely Jasprit Bumrah and Kodze for sure. And then you will go with Dishan Madhusanka or Jason Bondroff as the condition will suit because both of them will be a left arm pacer. And you will have Hardik Pandya as your 4th pacer who can obviously open the bowling attack and then come down the order as well. So I think this 3 will be my ideal choices to go with and definitely depending outside something we will decide that way.
By the way, Vaishali, if you notice down there, Naman there is sold to Mumbai Indians for 20 lakhs. Vinasha, please walk us through.
I like the way passing the person and then it comes back to me. But I think again to have another young dynamo talent in the side is very essential क्योंकि आप जितना हो सके groom कीजिए जितना हो सके सिखाइए because at the end of the day we all are students of the game and no one is bigger than the game. We always say that. So again for him I don't see him yet again in the top 11.
Look at Ankita mocking you, dude. She's bowing down to your knowledge.
So again, MI has joined the bid for yet another player. I'm a bit surprised. I thought they'd go for one more big name rather than 2 or 3 smaller ones. With 3 crores, I think we
But
could.
यार वो big name बना भी देंगे ना. Maybe वो
Sorry?
focus रहेगा. They'll rather focus on making them big names.
I think spinner, man. We need a big name spinner because we have none right now.
So I'll tell you, there could be one genuine explanation of why we have not gone for a proper spinner because MI has seen a lot of Shreyas Gopal. so they would know that we can back this bowler, and they are still looking at Piyush Chawla as the number 1 spinner because he did well. So maybe
with the impact,
player,
yes.
yes.
Well said.
So I think for that reason, maybe getting someone like a Nuwan Tushara would make sense because we know what Shreyas Gopal brings to the table. He can bat as well. He has batted well against Mumbai Indians as well when he was playing for Rajasthan Royals. So they know what he brings to the table. So maybe that could be a reason why.
Would you rather go for
Sunil
an
Kamboj
out
is
and out?
sold to the Mumbai Indians for 20 lakhs. So
Nice.
another young gun in our kitty. So now I think the slots which are left are just to fill them up, to give them an opportunity and to give them that place, to give them that way to learn. You don't get every day an opportunity to meet, to have a chat, to learn from Zahir Khan, Mahila Jayawardene, and he is someone you have to watch out for. Again, I would say that because a young gun in a team, and he's done consistently well throughout age group cricket. He's come up from again a Colonel C.K. Naidu, and that's where his performance has been, you see such great performances and you want these particular players in your team. And
Interesting.
So you're more of a groom over get a few names.
I would actually agree with that क्योंकि ये थोड़ा mystery element भी रहता है कितना भी बड़ा स्पिनर हो एक आफ्टर अ पॉइंट वो प्रेडिक्टेबल हो जाता है पता चल जाता है कि कैसे प्ले करे उसे वो हसरंगा के साथ भी हुआ चहल के साथ भी कुलदीप के साथ भी हुआ था
We played Kumar Kartikeya for a few games. Nobody was able to pick him up at the start. So
so why not
so
have
KK with KK again, but I still feel if we had to pick out departments that we're the least experienced in, the weakest, and I think our spin department is definitely the weakest. It started off with the fast bowling, but right now it's not bolstered, it's super bolstered up. I think there is, if we even try bidding for one more fast bowler,
it doesn't make sense.
you see steam coming out of my ears.
Q.
Like, what is happening? But clearly, I think Sarthak was sneakily right, bro, with that sneaky smile of his. I think he knew something we did. Do you reckon a spin bowler is something that MI should have gone for as an outsider, or are you a bit surprised that 4 genuine out-and-out fast bowlers and a Hardik Pandya as well?
I think MI already has 3 of them with KK, with Piyush, and now with Shreyas Gopal, which is fairly
and
good
Shams Mulani
kitty.
as well.
And Shams Mulani, he's such
not
a
one world-class spinner in that list though. Not one world-class spinner.
Piyush has been great last year.
Again, don't get me wrong. 22 wickets at whatever age in an IPL season is ridiculously good.
Younger to Virat Kohli, by the way.
But again, I think it's just not age. It's a lot of factors that you see in a player, and clearly you can see the difference between Rooney and Ronaldo. And you just have a look at who someone's playing football right now, and one's been coaching for 2 years. So again, I think that is one department where we are lacking. But again, clearly, I think in the process we trust, and I'm sure these guys have a plan in mind. 2 below par seasons, I'm sure they've come with a proper plan to take care of things, and maybe quicks are the way forward.
And don't look at the benchmark. Last season, we were 1 match away from the finals, and we're calling it below par.
Exactly.
I mean, that too without Bumrah and Jofra.
And that's what we've come to, right? We're just spoiled because we're that bloody good. I mean, if we've been brought up enjoying Mumbai Indians at least winning something, right? I think, and it's a tough ask for these players to perform now because they know how hungry the fans are for success.
Right.
True, and talking about Kamlesh Nagarkoti, who just went unsold, unfortunately, I think the only reason for him going unsold would be injury prone है. बहुत ज़्यादा injury prone है, and वो young है, लेकिन क्या होता है, आप जब भी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्रिकेट खेलते हो, बॉडी पे टोल लेते हो, स्पेशली अ फास्ट बॉलर, बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरनल इंजरीज रहती है, नीज पे इफेक्ट होता है, शोल्डर पे इंजरीज आती है. So I think that's one reason where again Kamlesh Nagarkoti is unsold.
Makes sense because talent बहुत भर के है. We've seen the results as well. जब KKR ने back किया था. But yeah, I agree on the injury
and
aspect.
Unfortunately, you see it more in the slightly lanky fast bowlers. Maybe it's a body type issue that you need certain side of muscles to work properly.
I remember Ishan Sharma के साथ एक बार बात चल रही थी.
also same problem.
Right. नहीं, Ishan Sharma एक बार बात चल रही थी. He was talking about his wife who's a basketball player.
Okay.
And he himself is a cricketer. तो उनमें banter चलता रहता है. And he tells कि basketball और बाकी sports are made like your human body is made कि तुम लोग वो sport खेलो. Bowling ज़्यादा मुश्किल है because your body is not technically made for it.
Your body is not
which
made.
Which is why this injury and all bowlers को बहुत होता रहता है.
So there are different muscle fibers that work for different sort of movements.
Yes.
There's one for strength.
There's one for core.
And
So it's also about the
short
twitch,
twitch in the right. And I think those injuries are the ones that once it starts recurring, it tends to become a problem. I'm really hoping. Luckily, MI has never had a massive issue, except of course Jofra Archer. But he came with the injury. We took a chance.
We took a gamble,
and it's okay, man. Sometimes, but I think our strength and conditioning team is pretty top notch. Something that we don't generally talk about, yeah. That we finish an entire season, guys. You need to remember that cricket has gone ballistic with the number of games, the number of domestic competitions. India doesn't send our players to play foreign tournaments because I think you just sort of conserve them. Because you see the number of injuries that have started reckoning in young 23, 24-year players.
Yeah.
So I think that way, big ups to MI and just hopefully
the entire conditioning team as well. Yeah, take proper good care of them. I think they've done really good job.
I hope Kunal gets some of that. I saw him smashing some vada paos back there.
I was just munching on it. No, but I remember Bumrah ke time bhi, MI was very much focused on getting him ready for the World Cup as well. Because they were like, it's okay, you're injured everything.
Yeah. And on that note, guys, just not too many players left. We'll stretch our legs a little bit and come back very soon. See you on the other side. Cheers.